Thank you.
Mustang
Ten.
600.
And five,
you better slow
four,
your
three,
Mustang
two,
down.
one.
All right, listeners, let me tell you about Mustang Matters. Now, we're going from caller to caller now. Different advocacy groups, different people who are involved with our American heritage, the wild horses and burros nationwide. And we went to that first break a little bit too fast before Shannon Wendell, president of Hidden Valley Wild Horse Protection Fund, could get out any upcoming events, as well as she could also give out the contact information so that if you feel like it, you should get involved with them and help them with their efforts as well. Shannon, that being said, take it away, lady.
Well, thank you so much. Hey, everybody, I'm back.
Yay!
She's
to be back.
It is good to be back. Everybody could reach us at www.hiddenvalleyhorses.com. We are always looking and very grateful for all donations that come our way. We have several funds that we need desperately to fund to take care of all the horses that we have rescued. We have a hay fund that we need to fund for our winter hay, transportation funds so that we can provide these horses with good vet and hoof care, vet fund, and we also offer monthly sponsorships for horses. So you can go to hiddenvalleyhorses.com and just poke around there and see what you can find. Donate. We would be so very grateful for your donations. And we've got some really cool things coming up. Do you want me to inform everybody?
You know what? I'd like you to do that, but I need you to do that very, very quick. I don't want to run out of time. We've got a couple people holding right now, so tell them about the upcoming event, your contact information one more time, and then we'll go to Craig Downer, and after him, we've still got to get to Bonnie Matt.
You bet. I sure will. We have upcoming a extreme rescue makeover. We have several horses that have gone through some training, and they're going to be available for adoption. Go to hiddenvalleyhorses.com if you're interested in adopting them and getting pre-approved. That's hiddenvalleyhorses.com. You can call me directly, 775-297-2955. Again, this is Hidden Valley Wild Horse Protection Fund. Thank you so much, everybody. Have a great day.
Thank you, Shannon.
All right, Shannon, and from
Thanks.
Shannon Wendell, president of Hidden Valley Wild Horse Protection Fund, we're going to go immediately to a really world-famous author right now, and that's Craig Downer, Lacey.
Author and equid expert and member of the Vanishing Species Committee for the World. Our friend Craig Downer. Hi, Craig. Welcome
Craig.
to Mustang Matters.
Hi,
Hi,
good
Craig.
morning.
Good morning.
Thanks so much for having me on. It's a real honor.
Well, it's a real honor to have you on Mustang Matters right now. Tell our listeners a little bit about Craig Downer and your book, Craig.
Yeah, well, I'm a native Nevadan here and descendant of the pioneers, which isn't to say I have Native American or Indian blood, but I might, since my ancestors were here for a long time, going back to the mid-1600s. And I knew Wild Horse Annie, or Velma Braun Johnston, and helped her when I was younger, and I earned my master's here at University of Nevada and my bachelor's at University of California, Berkeley. And I wrote a book called, my first book was called Wild Horses, Living Symbols of Freedom. It's a little edition that was published by Western Printers and Publishers and Spark right after I got my master's degree. But I've always had my brand in the fire for protecting the wild horses and burros, and I'm just alarmed at how the Wild Free Roaming Horses and Burros Act has been grievously subverted by people who seem to be their enemies rather than they have the courage to stand up to the big bullies on the public lands and really defend their rightful lands. And, you know, the act says that those lands that are both on the Bureau of Land Management and the United States Forest Service property, that those lands shall have their, well, in short, they shall be devoted principally. That means their resources shall be devoted principally for the welfare
I
and
think
the
that's-
wild horse and burros. But that's not happened. And however, it can change, and the public has to learn to stand up and make sure that the livestock are cut back and the mines don't gobble up and poison all the water, and the big game hunters don't continue with their campaign to eliminate wild horses. There's a lot of enemies, but this is a general public issue.
And
And
Craig,
the
you
general
know,
public loves these animals. It's also a quality of life issue. And I explain this in my book, The Wild Horse Conspiracy, which is my latest book, was published a little over 2 years ago. And now the exciting news is now I've done a new update, and I perfected the book a lot. I put in a lot of beautiful passages. And it's just out. It was just last Friday. It was published, so people can get the book.
how?
And they can go on to my website, which is called thewildhorseconspiracy.org.
And it
There's
is
a
a
link.
fabulous, these are fabulous projects. I have read The Wild Horse Conspiracy, and it is absolutely I think it is the primer for anybody who wants to understand what's really happening
I would agree with
to
that.
our wild
Yeah,
horses.
I would
You know,
agree with that.
That and wild horses.
Thank you,
are running-
Lacey. And I
Oh,
think
you
the people
know.
with it even more now that I've spent a lot of time updating it and making it even better.
I can't wait to read the update, Craig.
Yeah.
We're all so excited.
Amen.
You
I
know,
made pictures
Craig,
better too. There's a lot of nice pictures I took over the years, and I've sharpened them up a lot too.
you know,
Joey?
Craig, I wanted to tell you, I mentioned the Wild Horse and Burro Act when I was in New York to the United Nations and indigenous leaders around the world that Nevada had deliberately written out treaties of their bylaws in the Royal Jasper Quarterly concerning the Wild Horse and Burro Act. So it is out there now.
Craig, I'm going to jump in too. I'm going to jump in real quick. Listeners, if you just tuned in, it's Craig Downer, a famous author, world famous author. He does so much for our American heritage, the wild horses. I'm going to invite you. We have a morning international news show as well, and I'd like you to be able to call in. A lot of our horse advocacy groups actually call that show as well. Even our very own Lacey J. Dalton is called in from time to time. Craig, I'm going to invite you. Same identical number tomorrow between 6 and 9. I'm going to invite you to call in. I want to get more and more people who might not even be listening right now to Mustang Matters, but tomorrow around the world would be listening to our international news show to learn more about Craig Downer. Could you do that for me tomorrow?
Sure, I will. Is it the same number I call?
You better believe it. Same number, Craig Downer. I want to thank you so very much for being a part of our Mustang Matters. Now, your info again for our listeners around the world. And how
Yeah,
much is that book? How much?
Call me here at 775-901-2094. That's my cell number. And I'm at Post Office Box 456, Minden, Nevada. If they go on my new website, which some really talented volunteers have helped me put together the last year or so, it's called thewildhorseconspiracy.org. It's
Wow.
all one word, lowercase. And
Perfect.
I'm in Minden. I have a nonprofit organization called the Andean Taper Fund, but it's also for all the horse family and rhino family and taper
Wow.
family. So
Well,
people
don't-
can cover my work if they want to.
And they do want to. Now,
Yeah.
Craig, I'm going to again ask you to please be sure. Same number. Look forward to talking to you between 6 and 9 a.m. tomorrow on AM News, the international news show.
Okay,
And
I'll do that. I'll probably have to patch in from Lake Tahoe because I'm going up to spend with my sister and brother-in-law.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Well, God's
Very
gift
cool.
to the world, Lake Tahoe, and we want to thank you for calling Mustang Matters. Listeners, that was
Thanks.
That was Craig Downer. He actually called Mustang Matters today, and we've invited him to call tomorrow as well. But now let's go to our third guest for today, and that's none other than no stranger to the American Heritage Wild Horses and Burros, Bonnie Matten. Bonnie, you're on Mustang Matters.
Well, good morning to you all, and good morning, Lacey.
Hi, Bob.
Good morning,
and
Bonnie.
hi, to you too, you guys. I just wanted to call and thank you for such a great job you guys are always doing. And I got an echo like
Yeah, you do. Are you on speakerphone, Bonnie, by chance?
Let me get my ear off. Hold on.
Okay, good. Get your ear off. Boy, I tell you what, I used to date a girl like that. Take your ear off. So go ahead and take your ear off right here, and then that might sound a little better. Bonnie Matten is on
There,
Mustang.
how's that?
Yeah, a little bit, but not much. A little bit better. We've got a little
Bonnie
echo.
from the Wild Horse Preservation League.
Right.
Down in Dayton, Nevada.
You know what I'm excited about, Bonnie? Just sit tight for a minute, because I'm going to tell you to please give our listeners your information. But one of the things she does, and that's year after year up at Piper's Opera House, holds that big event for the Wild Horse Preservation League, and they do such a phenomenal job. Bonnie, tell our listeners, if you don't mind, how they can get a hold of you there as we close out this Mustang Matters.
Okay, you can give me a call at 775-720-5134.
All right. Bonnie?
And you know
No,
Bonnie,
wait. One real quick thing. Lacey with Let 'em Run and me with Wild Horse Preservation are putting on another fundraiser this year.
Okay.
I don't know if Lacey's talked about it already, but it is going to be on August 23rd. That's Saturday. It's not going to be at Piper's this time. It's going to be an all-day event. We will be having booths. We'll be having a grand marshal parade with Lance Gilman maybe riding the thrall. We don't know, but he's going to ride. We're going to have Dayton Area Elementary School singing a song that they've created just for us called Nevada's Wild Horses. I cannot tell you all the things that are going on, and it's going to be at the Silverland Inn and Suites. Right next to it, we will have horse clinics. We'll have baby horses for adoption. Lacey can tell you so much
We
more.
sure
but we are
will.
so excited about it.
You know what, Bonnie, and you should be excited about it. It's going to be a wonderful event. Listeners, that was Bonnie Matten of the Wild Horse Preservation League. You better believe
We're
Wild Horse.
partners, and we're partnering on this big event, August 23rd, and I'm so excited about it.
Me
We're
too.
just having the best, we're gonna have the best time in the whole world.
You better believe it. Listeners, this has been Mustang Matters. Now, tune in next week, same time, 11 a.m. We'll see you here.
Hi, Lacey J. Dalton.
All right.
Boy,
Apparently, she never listens to the show to hear
I
them
know.
talk about it every minute of every show.
She goes, wait, before you leave, let's talk about it.
well, I think what, I was just about to say that we were partnering on this event, because we don't say that very
But
often.
we're gonna. I mean, we'll do it on this next show. Get out there.
All right. Junior, can I introduce him real quick? Sure. Okay, come on, Junior, I'm gonna introduce you.
We got Paladin.
Here we go. Put this over here.